Get ready to match the stars. Michael Landon, Vicki Lawrence, Jack Klugman, Joanne Flug, Richard Dawson, Anita Gillette, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much. Okay. Look at these beautiful people.
I thought Alan London had blonde hair.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, sir.
You know, with all this talent on the stage, we could do a Broadway show, or we could start a circus, or any number of things we could do with these people. Well, if we did a circus, what would you do?
I'd go somewhere where I'm not known, start all over again. I'd go over there.
It's a real joy to have all of you with us, and we thank you for being here. Now I welcome you to Match Game 73. This is your old favorite, updated with more action, more money, and as you can see, more celebrities. You've met our stars, and here to match them for money are two competing contestants, Stanley Viltz and Joan Roselle. All right. We welcome you, ladies. Pleasure to have you here, and we want to find out a little bit about you, and we especially want to find out about you, Stanley. How did that happen?
My mother went to the movies a lot. She saw Betty Davis.
That's not what you think. Oh, tell us about it.
She saw Betty Davis starring as a girl named Stanley in This Our Life.
And
She decided that was it.
And that was your name?
Right.
And are you from this area?
Yes, I'm a native Californian. I live in Los Angeles.
Okay, nice to have you with us. And how about you? Joan Roselle, tell us a little about yourself.
All right, I have two handsome sons. I work part-time in public relations, and I love music and sports.
Okay, good luck to you, ladies. Here we go. Both of you are going to try to match our 6 celebrities in answering questions. You're going to get 2 chances. At the end of the second round, whoever's matched the most celebrities wins, gets $100, and has the right to go to our super match where you can win over $5,000. So everybody gets set, and we're going to start that game right after this. Okay, here we go with Match Game 73. Is everybody ready for round one?
Yes.
All right, here we go with round 1. There it is. Now, Joan, since this is the very first show, you won the toss backstage, so you will make the selections, and there they are.
Okay, B.
B is what she picks. Everyone plays, listen carefully. The sexiest thing a woman can wear is blank. Did you hear that, Joan? The sexiest thing a woman can wear is blank. Who is that in the audience saying, ooh, 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 ooh? Watch that out there. All right, everyone ready over here? You're not quite ready. Okay, now you are ready. Now let's get Joan Roselle's response. What do you say the sexiest thing a woman can wear is?
I'll say a negligee.
A negligee.
Yes.
Okay, that's what she says. Let's see if she scores with that. Mike Landon?
Well, I saw one of my wife's baby pictures, and I said just herself.
So, in effect, that would be nothing. But
Yes.
That's very interesting. No match there, though. Vicki?
I tend to agree with Joan. However, I put this. I don't know why.
Nothing.
Which is probably more a man's opinion than it is a woman's, I guess.
Okay, so we're looking for a negligee, Jack. What have you got?
And with the exclusion of my wife, nothing.
All right, we're looking for a negligee. Joanne, what do you say?
Well, I think you should keep them guessing, and I always think if you're really covered up, it's much more provocative. So I said a long dress.
A long dress. Exactly what you're wearing, and you ain't doing bad in that, honey. All right, Richard, what do you say?
Do you have any nude pictures of yourself? Would you like to buy some? I love Marilyn Monroe, and that's what she said.
Look
she
at this,
always.
look at this.
Perfume.
So we haven't got a negligee so far. Let's see if we get
Surprised
one
you
from
didn't say high
Sweet
heels
or
and a
Anita.
Tell the truth, I really couldn't spell negligee, and then I think I look best in nothing.
Okay. How's So, Joan, you didn't score with that. Now let's see if your opponent, Stanley, here scores with this. Everyone plays. John and George traded blanks for a week. John and George traded blanks for a week. I see the audience has their own game going out there with that question. You rascals there. Do not color the opinions of our people up here. Okay, we're all set. Stanley, go.
Wives.
Traded wives.
It's not that kind of a show, Stanley.
All right.
Just because that's your name.
Let's see what you say, Mike. John and George traded...
Well, Ben never let the guys get married on the show, so we just kept trading marbles.
That was difficult, wasn't it? Especially with a long run like that. Okay, Vicki Lawrence, what do you say?
Well, I almost said wives, but far be it for me to ruin my image, so I said cars.
Cars for a week. A logical answer. And we go to Jack Klugman.
I figured George and John might get lucky and they traded apartments for a week.
So we're still looking for your match there, Stanley. Wives. Joanne, what do you say?
Well, Vicki and I think alike. I thought first I should put wives, but it was a little tacky. So I always like to drive a different car. So I put cars.
No match there. How about you, Richard Dawson?
I must say that being a biblical scholar and knowing you said wives, I thought of Job's wife. Just a little humor.
Yeah, very little there.
Never said it.
All right, last chance.
Well,
here, Anita.
since my new series is Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice think of the possibilities, I put wives.
So at the end of round one, Stanley is ahead 1-0, and now we'll go to round two. There it is. Challenger, make a selection.
All right, I'll try B again.
B again, and here it is. Oh, and Joan, you must match one celebrity to stay in the game. And since you didn't match anyone in the first round, all celebrities play, okay? Here's the question. Name something you squeeze. Name something you squeeze. That was it. Jack Klugman was the first one finished. Okay, we're all set. Joan, name something you squeeze.
I'm debating whether to be serious, but the panel is going the other way. Oh, I'm going to have to say girlfriend.
A girl or girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, all right, they'll be the same thing. Her answer is girl. That's what we're looking for. Mike Landon, what do you say?
I know you think I'm going to say a horse, but that isn't true. But I do squeeze a lemon.
You squeeze a lemon.
Yes.
No match there. We're looking for girl, Vicki.
Oh, I was close to Michael. I'm just a little sweeter. An orange.
An orange. Okay, and Jack.
In a way, she's right. Squeeze a girl for squeeze my wife, or you squeeze a lemon. It all saves it.
We're looking for the answer girl. She is over here. Let's see what you have, Joanne.
Well, I really went way far away. I put squeeze a toothpaste tube.
One doesn't one.
You're being an all-American girl.
Richard,
tonight, I'll
what do
tell
you
that.
say?
I love your mind, Joanne. You don't use narcotics, do you? I squeeze a lemon.
A lemon. And
I'm sick about it.
Now, hold everything here. You must match Anita because she has one, you have none here. You must match Anita on this, or Stanley will be the winner. All right, let's see it.
Well, it was oranges.
Oranges! So our winner is Stanley Vilks. Okay, just you stand right here if you would, please. And we've got to say goodbye to Joan Roselle. We have a lovely gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing Match Game 73. Let's say goodbye to Joan. Come up here, Stanley. I'm going to tell my wife I stood there with a contestant, had my hand around Stanley, and no one thought the word. Now listen, Stanley, you won the $100, and you got the right to try for our super match, which you can pay over $5,000. Get set for that, and that's going to happen right after this. Here we are with Match Game 73. We've got a winner here. She's got her $100, and now she's going to have a go at increasing her winnings with the super match. Are you all set, Stanley?
I am.
Okay, now we polled a previous studio audience for their best response to this. blank bridge. The most frequent response given by that audience is worth $500 if you can match it. The second most common answer pays $250, and the third $100. Now, whatever you win is yours to keep, but you can then go on to try for 10 times your winnings. That means if you match the $500 response, you'll have a shot at $5,000. The panelists are going to help you. You choose 3 celebrities. We'll do that one at a time. Get their suggested responses, and then select one. All right, choose one.
Michael Landon.
Michael Landon, how do you handle this? Fill in this blank. Blank bridge. What do you do?
Bridge. Golden Gate.
Golden Gate Bridge is his response. Another celebrity, Stanley?
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
London Bridge.
London Bridge, okay. And the third one, Stanley?
Anita.
Anita Gillette.
The George Washington Bridge.
George Washington Bridge. Okay, you've got 3 bridges, Stanley. Golden Gate Bridge, London Bridge, and the George Washington Bridge. Now, you pick one of those or discard them all and give us one of your own. But right now, we want one response from you.
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate, the answer that Mike Landon gave you. All right, let's find out how that audience responded. We're looking for the Golden Gate Bridge. May we see the $100 response? Brooklyn Bridge. Oh. No one thought of that. I didn't even think of that. It's a good one, though. All right, we're looking for Golden Gate. May we see the $250 response?
Yeah!
Golden Gate it is! You've done it for $250. Okay, Stanley, you've got the $250. You're now going to have a go at $2,500. Before we do that, let's find out what's under the $500 response. London Bridge, that was up there. Richard Harris gave you that one.
Well, certainly did.
Richard Dawson.
Oh, I like that billing. I'll accept that. Don't get up. Just a second. He'll keel over in a minute.
Now, Stanley, to collect the $2,500, you must match one of our celebrities and match that star head to head. Now, I'm going to get your question for you. It's in this envelope. Everyone listen carefully because one celebrity will be chosen. Remember, this is worth $2,500. Fill in this blank. Bill blank. Now, Stanley, tell us which celebrity do you want to pick on that question?
Richard Dawson.
Okay. Now, you turn around and face me. Face me. No, me. It's exciting when you win all that money, isn't it? And he's writing his answer down. Bill blank. Okay, now, for $2,500, Stanley, we want your response. Bill.
Board.
Who? Billboard. That's your answer. All right, Richard Dawson, for $2,500, let's see your answer.
Did you say billboard, darling?
She said billboard.
I said Bill Bailey.
Well, Stanley, you didn't make that match, but you still have your total winnings of $350, and you're not through yet. You're still our champ. You're going to take on a new challenger, and we're going to meet your new challenger in a moment. All right, here on Match Game 73, we're ready to meet a new challenger, and there she is. Let's say hello to Edie Clark. Yeah.
Fine, thank you.
Good. You know how we play, do you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Would you like to tell us a little about yourself?
A little.
Okay. Not too much, folks. She doesn't tell all.
Well, if I get started, we'll never stop. I'm a wife, a student, and a secretary. Not necessarily in that order, but all mixed up together.
Okay. Good. Anything you say is okay with us. All right. We're all ready for round one. There it is. Now, as the challenger, Edie, you'll make the selections. Go.
B for Bill.
B for Bill, you say?
Bill.
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right, everyone plays here, and this is it. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her blank. The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her blank.
That's not right.
What are you doing over there? Are you ready? Okay, they're all ready, so we'll get your response now. Edie Clark, what do you say? The surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her...
Face.
Face is what she says. Now, that's the answer we're looking for from the celebrities. Mike Landon, what do you say?
Well, I think it's certainly a portion thereof. Her wrinkles.
Her wrinkles. Can't match that. And how about you, Vicki Lawrence?
I'd have to agree with Michael. Do we win any money? Wrinkles. We match.
Okay, Jack?
These people must spend a lot of time with my wife. Wrinkles.
Wrinkles. Yeah. Surest way to tell the age of a woman is to look at her...
Well, I started with eyes, and then I switched over to wrinkles.
To wrinkles. All right, we're looking for a face. Richard, what have you got?
Everybody put the old wrinkle gag, eh? Easiest way to tell the age is to look at the birth certificate.
Okay, Anita, what do you say?
Well, it's completely wrong because there are people who have them and they're not so old. I put chins. I don't know why.
Chins.
There's a number of chins.
No more drinks.
So, Edie, you didn't score with that. Let's go to Stanley's half of this round and see how we do with that. Jack was lonely. So he...
Aren't we all?
So he went out with Bill Bailey, yeah.
Everybody plays. Jack was lonely, so he went to a blank. Did you hear that? Jack was lonely, so he went to a blank. It's not the story of your life, Joanne. Just a simple answer is all.
I know, but I keep changing my mind.
Okay, she's ready. All right, Stanley, may we get your response to this? So he went to a...
Bar.
Bar is what she says. It seems to me like it's a logical answer. Mike, what did you say?
Well, he went to it, and then he went up it. He went up the hill.
He went up the hill.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. He was lonely.
Oh.
Take it from the Cartwright. When you get lonely, you'll go up a hill.
What do you say, Vicki?
You?
I don't know. I said party.
He went to a party. Okay, Jack Klugman?
Now, don't knock this until you've tried it. He went to a massage parlor. Maybe you didn't get a right answer, but Jack had a heck of a time.
We're looking for a bar. What do you say, Joanne?
That's what I put. I put a bar.
Bar. What about
Joanne doesn't go to bars anymore. We've slowed her down. We've bent her funnel. I said he went to a beach.
He went to a beach. Okay. We're looking for bar, Anita.
Well, I can't show my answer because I'm too embarrassed. It was
Why?
the first thing that I thought if a person is lonely, but you see, oh, it's so terrible. I said an orgy. I've never been to one in my life. I
Was there an address on that one you wrote there?
Maybe I should go and look for him if he's really lonely.
You matched Joanne there, so you
Lonely, not
scored
weird.
once, Stanley. And now we're going to round two. Here we go. Challenger, you make the first selection.
I'll stay with B.
I beg your pardon?
B.
B it is. Here we go. Now, everyone participates, and this is it. John gave Mary a beautiful blank for Christmas. John gave Mary a beautiful blank for Christmas. Edie's thinking of her answer. All right, we're all set. Edie, may we have your response?
John gave Mary
A beautiful
fur for Christmas.
Fur for Christmas. That's her answer. Mike, what do you say?
Well, what I say is he gave her a beautiful present.
He did. All right, can't match that with fur. Vicki?
Well, there are a lot of things. I'd like a car.
Beautiful car. That's a nice Christmas present. Jack, what do you say?
The day I give her a fur, a ring.
A ring.
On a phone. That's
Not a
what I
bad
give her.
gift, Joanne. We're looking for fur. What do you say?
I love clothes and I love furs, but I said dress.
A beautiful dress. And Richard has...
Gave her a fur. There's a knotty pine up there.
I put ring because that's what I'd like.
Okay.
You got it.
So you scored once there. Now the other half of the round. Stanley, we've got this for you. Mary blanks like a bird. Mary blanks like a bird. Okay? Here we go. Everybody ready over there? All finished? What do you say, Stanley? Mary sings like a bird is what she says. Mike Landon, Mary...
You wouldn't believe this, Mary. I won't give her real name. She flies like a bird.
I don't believe that I heard that answer. Vicki, what do you say? We're looking for
I'm so
Sings.
proud of myself.
Sings, there's a match. Okay, Jonathan. Hey, Sings, there's another one. And she is our winner. Congratulations to you. Okay, we'll get back here and we'll talk with our two-time winner here, Stanley, right after this. Oh, well, sir, we've just about run out of time, but we've got to say goodbye to you. But first, to this pretty lady here, Edie Clark, we have a lovely gift for you backstage, together with our thanks for playing Match Game 73. Goodbye, Edie. Well, I guess we're going to say goodbye to you, too, aren't we? We'll see you next time, right? Yes. We'll have a chance at the super match, a chance to really go for a lot of money. If you got $450, that's yours. You were beautiful, and I thank you all. That's it. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have, too. We'll be back next time with our contestants and our panel of 6 fabulous celebrities. Gene Rayburn saying so long for Match Game 73.
The parting contestants receive an assortment of fine Clairol products featuring Born Blonde, Lightener, and Toner. The toner with no peroxide, Born Blonde, is real blonde. And an assortment of candy featuring Chunky, extra thick for extra flavor, delicious bit of honey, Goober's chocolate-covered peanuts, Raisinets, and famous O. Henry candy bar. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.